I'm Marisha. My experience, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Sorry, I started jumping ahead. My experience with working with young kids, I've been in aid in classrooms since high school. I've been babysitting since I was very young. I worked in a preschool for a little bit, so I've got some experience with working with kids under my belt. Some of my long-term goals are to earn my bachelor's degree in early childhood education and then go into the credential program and get my multi-subject teaching credential, and my goal is to teach 3rd to 4th grade. So one of the discussion questions was, how has the 6 life skills impacted your life? And the one that stood out to me was the attachment part, and then reading about what that meant in the book. And looking back early on in my life, I created really strong attachments with adults, and I've seen how that's made me secure as a person, and how I'm able to make connections with not only like other adults, but with like my peers and just with people in general. The other question was, give an example of the strength that you're working on. And one of those, I'd have to say, basically is still kind of working with making strong connections with parents. Parents are still kind of intimidating to me. So I can make, I can identify with people, and I can talk to people, and I work really well with them. But for some reason, parents still kind of scare me. So I intend to be I don't mean to be, but sometimes I can be a little standoffish or a little skittish. So I'm still working on that, but I think I have an okay foundation, but I'm still working on it. The second part was referring to one of the 5 protective factors from the Strengthening Families framework, and describe how you think this protective factor might positively influence the development of one of the 6 life skills. So I said, I would say social connections can be a very positive influence when you're developing that like attachment, once again, like I talked about. And I liked how they talked about in this social connections where you are sensitive to the child's needs, and I think that pertains also to the families. And I think it's really important as the teacher to try to be sensitive in all areas, emotionally, culturally, and language barriers, to kind of have that understanding and that respectfulness for both the child and the parent. So that is basically it. So thank you.